You can, of course, in Google Classroom, send out files as assignments and it will create copies for every student. But sometimes you're working with maybe a group of colleagues or you have some other way you want to send out a file and present a file, and again, you want to have everybody get their own copy so they can make edits and work on it themselves. There's a way to do that with just about any Google Drive file. So slides, sheets, and docs. So let's take a look at what that would be like in a Google Slides file. So if this was my force a copy presentation, then I've created it and I've got all these wonderful slides here and I'm ready to go ahead and provide it to people. Now the first thing I need to do is make sure that they actually can get access to at least view this document. So I would come up to my share button, and up here, if this was going to be anybody in Trillium, if I was doing this for a group at a PD event or something, I might click change the link to Trillium Lakelands District School Board. And as soon as I click that, it creates a new link and gives everybody viewing access. So that's one way I can handle that one. If instead maybe I said, you know what, leave that restricted, I actually want to just share this with, say, my department group. I could go with the all TS, which is our technology services group, or I could go with my school group if I was doing this as a PD thing at my own school or in a staff meeting or something. Now I want to give them only viewing access. I'm not allowing them to edit this particular file, and in this case I'm not going to notify them either. I'm just going to uncheck that box for a second. I'm going to go ahead and say share in this case. So it hasn't emailed them, it hasn't bugged them, they don't realize that's been shared with them, because what I'm actually going to do is come up now to the address at the top of my page where I can see this big long address here, kind of ugly. I'm going to copy that actually so we can take a better look at it. Paste it right into there, make this box a little bigger so we can see it. And what you will notice every time in these different files, these different addresses, whether it's docs, sheets, or slides, is after this big long bit of gibberish that represents kind of the file name, you're going to see /edit, and then in this case there's a little pound sign and slide ID after that. Docs and sheets will do things just slightly differently, but essentially what you're looking for is that word edit. What you're going to do is actually delete everything right of that slash and replace the word edit with the word copy. If I now take that address and I copy it and I send that to anybody in an email or a text message or in a chat, in a Google Meet maybe, and they paste in that address or they click that address and try and visit it, they are sent to this page here where it forces them to make a copy. So that's a good option with if any time I want people to have their own copy of a presentation I'm giving them, I can use that big long address. And on my actual presentation sometimes, if I was going to share this as I did and make it view only, what I can do is maybe at the bottom of my slides, I can add another little link here or in the footer of a document or something and say things like click here to get your own copy. I'm going to take that text, highlight it. I'm going to come up to my link button right on the toolbar, my insert link option here, click it, and paste in that big long copy address. Paste and apply. So that way, if they do happen to come across the version of this that I've shared with them, that is view only, then when they do come to it and they eventually click on that link, they're going to be able to hit that and again land in a spot where it allows them to make their own copy of this file. When you click on make a copy, that will duplicate the file and leave it sitting in your drive. So there's a great way to force people to have their own copy of what you're providing, and they can make their own edits and share and do their own thing with it.